Hello, welcome back to Airmech and welcome back to Duel. Jumping right back into another 3v3 on the green team, we have the ChosenOne running Helix. We have MagicWarrior running Neo. We have ChungoBungo running Paladin. On the red side, we have Molb running the Striker. And we have Tombstone running the Paladin. And finally, we have Incineration running Helix. Almost a mirror match, but Neo and green team, Striker on the red team. Let's just get into it. Both teams are going to be starting off on the power stations immediately. Then we'll probably split up and each will go for their factory. Oh, MagicWarrior going for some harassment on this power station. We'll take out one creep, two creep. We'll try to, won't be able to take the full thing out. We'll go invisible. Gatly's going to be dropped to keep him off. As Chungo and the Chosen, and I'm just going to call him Chosen to make it easier. Chosen are now taking the rest of the neutral bases. That might have given green a little bit of a lead based on capturing the game. Chosen almost goes down to the neutral, the Seeker turret. Red doesn't have any issues taking theirs, as Magic with an Armadillo is going to harass the main fortress and the power station. The one on the power station will get killed fairly quickly. As Molb now is on Chosen, trying to keep this force from killing that Goliath. Molb low in health. Chosen keeping the aggro up. Molb will go down for our first kill this match. MagicWarrior keeping the pressure on Incineration. Forced to back up though. Goliath goes down. Incineration was going for the kill but couldn't capitalize on it. ChungoBungo backing up. Molb and Incineration now trying to manage this middle part of the map. Some Buckies from Molb are going to harass. One is focused on that neutral though. Two Armadillos were dropped on the main fortress. I'm assuming that was by Magic. MagicWarrior keeping up the harassment heavily, making the red team have to pull back regularly. Two more Armadillos for Magic going to harass the fortress again. As Chungo found those Buckies and will deal with them with Tangos. Here comes Molb with some creep, but will be dealt with swiftly by those Tangos. Tombstone low in health, trying to heal. Chosen has to back up. Tombstone still... Magic will go down, run straight into a pile of Seekers. Incineration's able to get back without dying. Molby's back clearing out those units. Chungo now trying to keep this army alive, but is against two mechs there. They do not have a generator on that factory, so they do not have high heal to sustain in this fight. Molb dropping Mortys to distract the army. Seekers are dropping, tanks dropping on both sides, busters coming out for both sides. The Armadillos mixed into the red team, or green team, won't be that much use here. They will be shredded. Buster goes down for the green team. Chungo trying to keep that top part of their army alive, but is low in energy, can't keep it going. Incineration on half health. Green team is starting to lose units, gonna lose another Buster. In the back, another Armadillo by Magic being dropped. Green does not have the army right now, about 10, 13 upkeep lower at the moment. About 20 now. They're starting to pick off some units. Magic low in health. Incineration trying to get the kill. Will not be able to get it. Tombstone pulling back to heal. Incineration low in health. Trying to heal. Chungo's going to go for the kill. But Hat is forced off by all of the red mechs. Again, Magic with more Armadillos being dropped in that backline. Molb coming with a Gatly. There's a lot of Tangos up here. That Gatly will not live for long. It will kill off a few Tangos, I think. No, only one. Quickly reacting to those Armadillos, dropping Busters to deal with them. That leaves that middle army undefended, though. More Armadillos for Magic. He's setting up a force down here. I'm assuming he's, without them knowing, he's going to set up an army and send it on the main factory. Good hit on the big splash damage on that army. Getting some damage in. Chosen trying to harass this base. And it will be held off, though. Magic and Chungo trying to do stuff here. Green's army has basically been eradicated. There's a few artillery pieces, but nothing really defending them. As now there's Busters on them. Chungo has to quickly drop the Butchers to keep those artillery life, you actually lose all of the artillery piece sitting there, other than the one sitting further down. Red right now has about a 25 upkeep lead on their army. To back up, more armadillos for Magic. Goes invisible, going to continue building that army you can see on the bottom of the map. He has about 4 or 6 there right now. Butchers from Chungo being dropped in the middle of this red army. Nothing really coming from it, though. Chosen and Chungo low in health. They still don't have a generator on this base, so it's going to be very hard. Magic low in health. Will barely get away. We'll deal with that in a second. Nope. The force was sent on this army, or at least some of them. Four armadillos, I'm pretty sure, is there. Magic low in health, gonna finish off these red units that are set up there. Incineration low in health. Chosen trying to back up. Green's army is starting to repair itself slowly, but they still are very low in upkeep. Few of these units down here that Magic was trying to use as a push have been killed. Molb coming behind. A little bit of a skirmish occurring now. Magic low in health. It's forced back up. Tombstone coming down. The Gatly, I think they finally dealt with all the tangos up there. So that Gatly is actually going to slowly destroy that base. Chungo trying to keep this base managed. 2 grinders dropped into that army. Incineration will go down to the Chosen. Back here we have another skirmish. Magic low on health, low on energy. He's going to try to sneak past Molb. Molb isn't able to catch him, and he will actually get out. Another little bit of a stalemate here. Chosen trying to keep the damage going. Tombstone below half health there, trying to keep the base going. Gemini goes down. Green is losing more units now. They tried to do a little push, but now are pulling back. Molb trying to capture this outpost. They get one. It does not fall under Red's control. Armadillos are going to keep it. Molb low in health. Missile will hit him from Chosen and will take him out. Tombstone coming with more creeps, but there's still a lot of tanks here. This isn't going to do much. They leave Incineration to cover that middle base. Or middle army, I mean. Tombstone low in health is going to drop on the army, get back, and we'll be able to heal off of that power station. They might lose a few more units to artillery fire. Incineration goes below half health, but gets back. Red team now is starting to make a few mistakes here. They're losing units. Goliath down. 2 Goliaths down with their main army, but a lot of their units are low in health here. More of a skirmish. Molb going to drop a Gemini on the main base of Green. Pull one of them back. Try to give an advantage from that. Bertha out for the Chosen. Going to be placed to continue pounding that middle army. Like I said, they're doing small mistakes that are starting to build up slowly, but it might not be enough. Molb with the Goliath going to try to drop it. He's going to stay on the ground. He will go down. Tank Buster in front of the Goliath to keep him from doing more damage. They quickly deal with that Goliath. We jump back. Chosen goes low in health. Tombstone goes down to Chosen. Chosen low in health. Chungo will follow. Red army is starting to crumble a little bit. Goliath goes down. Another Goliath goes down. Incineration low in health. Has to pull back. Running out of energy on that power station. Magic almost goes down, but is able to pull back. A lot of red army is starting to fall. Molb pulling back, getting more Goliaths up. A lot of Red's army is starting to crumble a little bit. Chungo low in health. Will get down and heal though. Incineration trying to keep the pressure on, but almost dies himself. He's going to pull far back so he doesn't get picked off. Molb low in health. That middle power station's out of energy and doesn't have a pad to put a generator on, so it's a very hard point to hold if you're trying to do a sustained fight. Goliath's being moved up by Molb. Magic is trying to set up some more sneakiness. Goliath set in the back. He's going to kill some of these spawners back here, but he will actually go down to a Gemini. Because of that, this leaves Molb able to mess with their back line as the two teammates of Magic are busy dealing with this front line. They cannot deal with this harassment very well. Goliath dropped the whole Chosen low in health. Will go down. Chungo and Magic try to react, and now we're trying to take back this outpost. Chungo's trying to keep his damage up. They have a Goliath here to help support this. It's a 2v3 right now. We're waiting for Chosen to come back. Chungo is forced off by Moby. This is starting to not look too good for the green side now. They're starting to lose units now that no one is guarding this main army. Artillery is still pounding. Magic Chungo still trying to deal with the units here. As Incineration and Chosen are now having a little bit of a fight down here. There's 2 Goliaths here. Nothing else really over here. There's no tanks really. There's a single Gemini, but there's nothing else. Incineration almost goes down. As the green team will finally take this, they need to move those Goliaths back up to the front line because they do not have anything to hold this. MagicWarrior playing a dangerous game. Goliath hits him, does a lot of damage. Incineration will go down to Magic. As Moby's going to drop some more Geminis, they're going to try to kill some of these lock boxes. Will lower the upkeep of the green team. They cannot build any more units now at the moment. Moby going to go for the Scatley over here, get it for some free XP. Green team is starting to hit double digits into levels, but the red team is still 2 levels down. Most of them are 2 levels down. Moby is 1 level down. Green team has the lead in levels, but really the red team has control of the map at the moment. Gorgon coming out from Molby. Gonna keep this army protect. A lot of ratchets out. There's still that neutral Goliath there. It's keeping the creeps from moving through the map freely. Magic with the Goliath will pull it back. They still haven't seen this 1 Goliath back here. Chungo has a Devastator out, trying to use it to push in. A lot of this artillery is left unguarded now. Most of their tanks are back here. They need to move them up here to defend from the Devastator. Devastator will be pulled back. Bertha's arties and regular artillery are being used. MagicWarrior sneaking past with the Goliath. Gonna drop another one down here. Creeps are going to be moved down here by Tombstone. He will make a move for this power station. Chungo has realized it's going to drop some tank busters. Those creeps will not be able to capture the space. He'll knock it out. Oh, Moby actually came supported with more creeps. They will capture it, I think. Moby's trying to keep that 1 left, but it will not be captured. Magic's pushing his Goliath force onto the main base. 3 of them. There's still chaos in the middle. This Tombstone with a single Goliath is starting to rip through this, but now they have problems back at their base. Tango's dropped on this outpost and Goliath's on their main base. Red only has 1 person back here to deal with this. They do drop a Devastator, but a lot of damage on their base is being done here. As Tombstone and Incineration are starting to try to do damage here, feeling like they're forced to now because of what's happening back at their base. Butcher's being dropped to deal with this. The red team will defend it, but now they're at about a quarter health. No, lower than that. Like 15, 10%. Green Devastator being moved forwards. But Chungo. More Berthas are being dropped, but they need more tanks. They do not need artillery anymore by this point. Chungo will go down. Red team's army is more scattered. Many of their forces, their Devastators back here. They only have 3 Goliaths up here. They don't have much against this force here. Magic trying to get some more damage on it will take out a lockbox and will lower the upkeep. Magic will go down to all 3 of them. Green team still trying to get some damage off, dropping more artillery. Gorgons and AJATs are guarding this force. Moby coming with a Goliath, gonna drop it on that outpost, try to destroy it. Green team has the fortress health game, but right now, red has the army. They have about 25 more upkeep worth of the army than the green team. Problem is, it's more scattered. They have units back here that need to be moved up. They have units back here that could be moved up. But really, that's why they're starting to lose this main thing here. This 1 Devastator is starting to hold. It's not going to do much. Or is starting to do much. Missed words. Chosen going to drop creeps around to cause some harassment. Gorgon's going to get some more damage on him. Yet this red force in the middle are starting to crumble. Goliath goes down. Bertha goes down. 2 Geminis are dropped on the green base by Molby, but those aren't going to get much damage off before being destroyed. Chungo trying to get more damage off. Going to pull the Devastator back to keep it alive. That Devastator single-handedly is making this green push slowly work. They have a second Devastator full in health this time. Both Devastators are going to be moved over the wall. Chungo's forced to back up. Two red Devastators were countered. But in the back, Magic has come with a harassment. Drop 2 Tank Busters. Going to pull Molby back and Chungo. Well, not Chungo. Singing Tombstone. My bad. This leaves Incineration as the only one managing that middle army now. Chosen low in health. Moby also low in health. Pulls back. Tombstone will pull back. Magic is sitting here invisible. I don't know what he's thinking at the moment. Tombstone's trying to find him. On the main base, Moby dropping a Goliath on the main green base. Chosen's going to get some damage off. He gets Magic out of there. Magic's picking off some more spawners. Chosen has come back, but the Goliath has not been dealt with. Butcher was placed in the socket next to it, so it wasn't actually going to do damage to it. Another Goliath drop to do damage to this outpost. Yet red team has more upkeep taken up than the green team, but the problem is their army is too spread out. A tank buster being dropped by Molby. They're trying to get more damage off on this base. They're trying to even out the base game. Tombstone trying to stop the Chosen from getting some damage on. Red has lost the power station in the middle. They have 3 Devastators. Oh no. Chosen goes down the Moby. Moby and Tombstone now will try to retake that place. Devastators, I think, being pulled back. One of them went down, I think. Magic backing up low in health. Oh, Magic goes down to a Gorgon flying the wrong way. Molby with some Mortys are going to go in advance on this power station. Red team might recapture this. No, that Devastator. Green team starting to get ground back. Red team will take out the back power station, but their main forces, the Devastators, are running out. Tombstone's actually going to try to throw the Devastator down and try to get as much damage down on the factory as possible. Tombstone will go down trying to defend it. Magic might go down to the Devastator. No, he backs up, so no more damage will go to him and will go to their Devastator. Green's Fortress health is just below half now. Red team is still in kill range, fairly easy, but there is no big force nearby to capitalize on it. Green has started to reclaim some of the middle. Devastator dropped with the turtle to get some damage off. Gorgon firing on Chungo, Goliath. There's not much here. All of Red's Devastators started getting picked off. Chungo low in health. Damage onto the red base. Some of these forces back here are forced to move up. They are losing ground up here. The problem is, right when they move this, that opens it up for green to try to do something. Incineration will go down to Magic. Red bringing out more Devastators. Their main force here trying to come up quickly. Problem is, Magic realize if he sees this main force moving, he sees that it's gone. The main base is mostly open. Units being dropped. Magic clears it. Goliath is going to start pounding the base, but will turn and start damaging Incineration. Can Incineration tank the damage? Seems like he can. Lockbox is going to be taken out. It will stop the red team from building any more units. More units are going to be dropped to hold that off. Red reinforcements are starting to move into this middle, but it might have been too late. Green team seems to have a hold. None of their artillery is facing the right direction, though. Back the green outpost, Devastators, Geminis being dropped down. Tombstone and Molby have won it for an all-in game. All 3 green Airmechs have come back. Red team actually goes down. What was dropped back here? Oh, a Goliath. Green team will pull the victory out just before their fortress goes down. Man, very close game. Here are the stats. Yeah, very close game. Thank you for watching.